When the oil spills in the ocean, it spills in tons, thousands of tons. It goes down the lungs of marine animals. It chokes them. It kills them. The oil spill when the ships collide. The oil spill happened at an oil port. The stench of chemical makes the air thick. Governments have no capacity to cope with it. Local people's food sources are affected and livelihood affected. The contents of the oil are highly poisonous to fish and fishermen equally. The locals are afraid of food sources, livelihood and environment. Majority of spilled oil comes from operational discharges. Another cause of oil spills is broken pipelines for oil transportation. The pipelines are not repaired because the cost of repair would go beyond the cost of lost oil. To add another cause to the problem of oil spilling, the vessels do not conform to the safety standards of the International Maritime Organization. The culprits in oil spilling are big players like governments and big corporate firms. So, there are not many studies on the relation between oil spilling and climate change. But, there are a few things that we do know. 1. Climate change is real. 2. The oil spilling is affecting coral reefs by trapping heat from the sun. The oil spread is toxic to the skin. It is harmful to humans to consume it. And, by the same parameter, it is harmful to sea animals too. What can be done to cope with oil spilling? 1. Tourism-based seafaring should be stopped. 2. Alternatives for Navy patrolling should be found out. One such alternative is making friends with neighboring countries. 3. Countries should reduce export and import needs and thereby transportation of goods by ship which run on oil. 4th, reduce dependency on crude oil and shift to eco-friendly means. 5th, reduce the number and demand for chemical factories or factories in general. What can you do at an individual level? You should manage a limited number of clothes, vehicles, house, shoes, cosmetics, electronic devices, etc. All manufacturing requires energy consumption. Just limiting the commodities we own, we can make a big positive change. Let us give this environment to the next generation a little less polluted and a little greener. Created by Suraiya Menon.